Before this story begins, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join Western Storyverse, where powerful Western stories come alive. The wind moves softly through the tall pines surrounding the small frontier settlement of Red Hollow. It was the kind of town that lived quietly, hiding its secrets behind wooden walls and closed doors. Life here was simple, harsh, and unforgiving, especially for those who carried the weight of the past. Ethan Cole was a man shaped by silence. He leaned against the rough wooden wall of the trading post, his black hat pulled low, eyes fixed on nothing and everything at once. Folks in Red Hollow knew him well enough to step aside when he passed. Not because he was cruel, but because there was something heavy in the way he carried himself. Like a man who had survived things others hadn't. Ethan had returned to Red Hollow after 7 long years away. 7 years since the night blood stained the dirt outside town. 7 years since he rode out with a promise never to come back. And yet, here he was. Across the narrow porch stood Clara Whitmore. She hadn't noticed him yet. Clara was busy stacking supplies, her sleeves rolled up, dark hair tied back neatly. The years had changed her, but not in the way time usually does. Her eyes still held the same quiet strength. The same sadness. She was the reason Ethan had left. Not because she asked him to, but because staying would have destroyed them both. When Clara finally looked up, their eyes met. The world didn't stop. The wind still blew. The town still breathed. But something inside both of them shattered and healed at the same time. Neither spoke. Ethan took a step closer. Then another. Clara didn't move. She couldn't. Her heart pounded so loudly she was sure he could hear it. 7 years of words waited between them. Instead, there was only silence. Ethan raised his hand slowly, as if afraid she might disappear. His fingers brushed her cheek, gentle, uncertain. Clara's breath caught. She didn't pull away. That single moment, quiet, fragile, unspoken, changed everything. Because in that silence, they both understood the truth. They had never stopped loving each other. But love in the West was never enough. Ethan finally spoke, his voice low and rough. I didn't plan on coming back. Clara swallowed. Then why did you? Ethan looked away. Because running don't bury ghosts. It just makes them follow you. Clara stepped back, breaking the moment. You should leave, Ethan. Red Hollow hasn't forgotten what happened. He nodded. Neither have I. That night, the town gathered at the saloon. Whiskey flowed. Laughter hid fear. Ethan sat alone in the corner, watching shadows dance across the walls. Then the doors burst open. A man stumbled inside, bleeding. They're coming, he gasped. The Caldwell gang. The name froze the room. The Caldwells were killers. And Ethan knew them well. They were the reason he left. Outside, gunfire echoed in the distance. The sheriff turned to Ethan. You know them. You're the only one who does. Ethan stood slowly. His past had finally caught up. Across the room, Clara watched him, fear and hope tangled in her eyes. Ethan met her gaze. That silent moment again. This time, it wasn't about love. It was about choice. And Ethan Cole chose to stay. The night burned with tension. Ethan walked through Red Hollow as men hurried to bar doors and women pulled children inside. The Caldwell gang was close. He could feel it in his bones. Clara followed him outside the saloon. You don't have to do this, she said. Ethan stopped. Yes. I do. 7 years ago, Ethan had ridden with the Caldwells. Desperate. Angry. Lost. Until the night they killed an innocent man in Red Hollow and blamed Ethan for it. He took the fall. Left town broken and hated. Now they were back to finish what they started. Gunshots cracked the air as torches appeared on the hill. The Caldwells rode in like demons from a bad dream. Their leader, Marcus Caldwell smiled when he saw Ethan. "Thought you could hide forever?" Ethan stepped forward, gun steady. "This ends tonight." The town held its breath. The first shot rang out. Chaos followed. Bullets tore through wood. Glass shattered. Men screamed. Ethan moved like a shadow, fast, focused, fearless. Years of guilt had sharpened him into something dangerous. Clara helped pull the wounded to safety, her hands shaking but steady. Every gunshot felt like it struck her heart. Then she saw Ethan fall. Time slowed. She ran. Ethan lay on the dirt, blood spreading beneath him. Marcus stood over him, gun raised. Without thinking, Clara grabbed a rifle and fired. Marcus fell. Silence returned, heavy and final. Ethan lived. Dawn broke over Red Hollow, painting the town in soft gold. The Caldwells were gone. The truth came out. Ethan was cleared of the crime that had haunted him for years. The town looked at him differently now. So did Clara. They stood together by the same wooden wall where it all began. "You could stay," she said softly. Ethan smiled, a real smile this time. "If you'll have me." Clara took his hand. No silence this time. Only hope. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay connected with Western Storyverse, where every silent moment tells a powerful story.